How does it feel to be back?
Back in New York? I didn't feel anything at first when I got back here. That shit was numb as fuck. Just because of everything that I left when I left New York in the first place. I don't think I saw that feeling. Like I feel the energy brewing now. I feel the energy building. I can see like the pieces all falling into place. Like, I was always grateful to be back. Like even though I didn't feel much, I was numb. I always fight to, be verbally grateful and maintain the presence of self to know I need to be grateful for everything that's happening because it don't gotta be. Like I could easily be fucked up in a homeless shelter again. I could easily be in a fucked up position back at the bottom. I don't have to be in New York. People saying, "Oh, you home? Let's roll out the fucking blue carpet for this nigga." Like it's all love. Like that didn't have to be my scenario. So the fact that it is now that I'm in it, I'm immersed in it. It's like I could feel that energy. I could feel that love. I could see it, I could touch it, I could reach it. I'm in it now. So now it's real. But before when I was in transition, I'm just still, like I said, kind of looking backwards, not looking forward the way I know I need to, but I'm consciously and unconsciously staring backwards more times than I wanted to. And my therapist helped me to come to the point of accepting that no matter where I was in this moment, there was a huge part of me that was still in New York. So I was in Minnesota, I was still here in New York. I was in California, I was still here in New York. I was in Detroit, I was still here in New York. So at a certain point, it's like, all right, God, the universe, whatever you believe in, is telling you, you gotta go back the way you started, even if you're still about to go to the next place. And that's why I kept referencing like the bow and the arrow, because it's at the base. When you pull it all the way back, you get it all the way back. That is the starting point. But that's where it needs to go for it to go the distance. So
what did your therapist help you realize?
My therapist, shout out to Miss Bouchard. My therapist helped me to not realize, something I already knew.
What did she help you circle back to?
The acceptance point that I'm not here to save anyone. The same thing I've always known, spoken about, but it doesn't mean that when you have these human interactions with people, you're not gonna get to a point where you feel like I think and or believe I have the ability to save this person. So since I care for and or love this or might love this person, it must be my responsibility to save this person. Because why would God give me the ability to see where I could be a service for this person if I wasn't meant to be? But it's the acceptance point that God gave me the vision to see. God didn't make me God of their world. God gave me vision. God didn't mean that. God didn't then say, "Yo, you're supposed to be the destructor and constructor of their reality." He just gave me the ability to do something that most people can't see, which is actually observe someone else's reality and say, "Oh, okay, I can see why. That's how you live. That's your experience. These are your not, oh, these are the problems you coming to me with, not just for general conversation, but you must be coming to me because you need and or want help." It's not reality. That's just an internal feeling that we project. The savior complex.
It's funny you said that. Was there ever a time you felt counted out? Maybe by yourself or others? And if yes, what was your plan of action?
I felt counted out, like somebody was counting me out? Oh, 1,000%. The mother of my children, the mothers of my children, I don't want to say 100%. My daughter's mother, I don't know if she counted me out. We don't have the communication the way I would like, but I know for sure before my daughter's mother, the mothers of my sons, they definitely counted me out. They definitely counted me out. How did I adjust to it? It wasn't for me, something for me to adjust to. That's not my reality. That's their perceived reality of me. My mission is still the same.
Always.
It's my purpose. It's why I'm here. It's my why. It's my why. It's my reason to stay on the board of the game of life and keep striving, because I'm here to be a service to my highest version of self, and along that path of unearthing and revealing that highest version of self, to be a mirror to people that are at certain points that I might have already been. Maybe I haven't been, but I have the ability to help them observe from a different lens of observation. And that's just something that I was gifted with, and I know that that's part of my purpose. So as much as it may pain me to not have been able to be everything to everyone, it's the acceptance point that I was never meant to. I was never meant to. Like this, that's the beauty of like accepting these chapters as these chapters unfold. You know, you read your favorite book, the best book ever, whatever that is for you. Each chapter, there's almost like a twinge of pain when the chapter ends, because you know, like this beat of the story is about to switch. And if each beat has meaning and value to you, you cherish each one. And that's what these relationships are. That's what all of these encounters with people, and there's always that part of us, the greed, you know? 7 deadly sins, that greed, like I want it all. I have you now, I should be able to have you forever, but that's never reality. I was supposed to have you for the period I was meant to have you if and when we aligned, and or we're maligned, because there's lessons in all. So
what is that journey of commitment like to honor yourself and going through how you said you never forgot your why? Like, what is that journey like, holding that commitment, holding yourself to that standard and not forgetting that?
it means you do forget it, and you keep having these moments of looping back, where you have a moment of clarity where you get to make the decision again. You just keep hitting the same crossroads. Yeah. You keep hitting the crossroads over and over and over again until you are resolute and absolute in your decision, even though it's not absolute in permanence, it's absolute in this moment. Because as we change and shift and grow, what is our absolute?
Just a moment.
Exactly. So, you know, that's what it was for me. It's just accepting what my initial absolute was, and then it's like they say, we are the universe experience itself. People was like, well, that's such a fucking strange general statement. What does it mean? That the all mind, the universe, this energy field that is connected to everything, that's beyond our perception and understanding, has some ability to project itself into a physical form in part, in pieces. The bots, right? Shout outs to Z. So it's like, we're in the Sims, right? Mm-hmm. And at a certain point, you keep inputting your sim with more and more data. Mm-hmm. It knows what that first line of data input was, but it might not access it as fast, because now you're on line 2,367. Line 1 is still there. It's there. But how long is it going to take for that sim to remember what line 1 was, mm-hmm, when it's now still on 2,367? And at least the past 67 is the most dominant, because it's a lot of download, right? So it's like, as we go through this journey of life, some of us are really, you know, people that are born into deep religious families, and they hold on to that for an entire lifetime. Mm-hmm. Certain things don't change, they don't shake, they don't bend, they don't break. The absolutes that are chosen. The absolutes because the choice was made. And then the choice has to be persistently and consistently made for it to remain in the tally of absolute.
So what would you say that makes the individual different for someone to let go of said cognitive dissonance as opposed to hold on to dear life to it?
Choice, recognition of the choice, of the moment of clarity, the epiphany, where now you see what you once never even perceived to be a thing. You know, it's like you cannot imagine and or think beyond your mind's parameters. Mm-hmm. Like, you can't. That's why when you
see as far as you can think.
You can see as far as you can think. So it's like when certain people introduce new concepts and ideas to people, it's easier for them to revert to cognitive dissonance than it would be to try to attempt to actually unpack what it is that's being said, because it's so far beyond their level of comprehension that it's like, it's just sounds that I know is supposed to have this deep meaning, because you're using words that I've like don't even recognize, but I know they're words. It's like when you realize the difference between a giant and an ant, and the ant realizes there's a fucking giant. It doesn't just see, because the ant doesn't perceive us. People don't realize the ant doesn't perceive us.
You're not even
we're beyond a build. We're bigger than a skyscraper to an ant moving around. We're Galactus. What are we talking about?
Yeah, that's
perspective and perception. Yeah. Imagine if all of a sudden motherfuckers really like perceive not just the foot of Galactus coming down, but oh my God, that's a whole fucking person. The perception, the perspective. So
it's just crazy how all it takes is for you to just expand your consciousness in your mind and just to be receptive, as opposed to just remaining closed off. Like that's the notch. It's like literally just being receptive to something and not even believing it or taking it on, but just having that moment to where you attempt to understand it, as opposed to automatically just turning it off.
Yeah, but if you weren't having those moments of attempt, even that moment of attempt in and of itself is like a whole new version of self being born.
It is.
It is.
It's you're living and dying in the same moment.
Yeah.
The human experience. I got a quote for you. I just want to know what it means to you. A moral man must be a free man, and a free man must be an unmotivated man. What does that mean to you?
A moral man must be a free man, and a free man must be an unmotivated man. Well, if we're talking freedom, just free, general, unbound, unabashed, unabated, no boundaries, no walls, no ceilings, no limits, free. That's man recognizing potentiality in itself. Like I can do anything I fucking want. Like right, wrong, not a thing. Whatever I want to do, if I really want to, I can fucking do it. In that moment of recognition and realization, if I choose to do the things that by general consensus would be righteous, sound, just, for the greater good, putting others before myself. If I'm making those choices with the knowledge of all the things I could be doing in lieu of, then I've now proven myself to be a moral man because I actually understand the freedom that I have to be the opposite. Mm-hmm. And I'm making the conscious decision to be. But that can only be made because I actually know what it is to be immoral if I so choose. Because I may have actually already been. So
haven't both sides.
Yeah, I've been, so I can now choose because I know what it is. How do I know what it is to be moral without being immoral?
It's sheer ignorance.
Yeah. Because everyone's moral compass isn't the same, and then a free man must be unmotivated. Well, every motivation, every idea that drives us becomes a prison, mm-hmm. whether you want it to or not, mm-hmm. because there's a boundary and a limitation perceived and not. So for me to be free in that concept, I can't have any one specific drive. I'm just here. I exist. Whatever I want to do today, I do. It's not, I want to be the preacher. I want to be the star. Maybe today I want to be the star. And maybe for the next 6 years, I never want to be seen again. I'm not trapped. Nope. I'm the guy with the long hair. Maybe I feel like shaving everything off. Everything. Facial hair, everything. I'm going to be a fucking lizard for the next year because I feel like it. Fuck you guys. You said you know me? Oh, he's the light-skinned pretty boy. Fuck you, I'm a lizard, bitch.
Here comes David Icke.
You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? Like, you don't know what a protozoan is. Fucking troglodyte.
Yeah. Last question for the session. What do you feel you have to offer humanity at this current moment?
A mirror. Into a section of the human condition. I'm not all lived human experience. I never could be. I never should be. I never want to be. But I'm a lot of lived experiences. By design, by choice, combination of both. And I've been gifted with a growing skill for oration, and I've been gifted with a growing skill that I must put true focus on to be able to observe and use the few tools that I have. I'm not no trained, licensed therapist, psychiatrist. I don't claim to be. I don't want to be. I don't actually enjoy or have love for Western psychology and or medicine based on its history and its inception. But I do have an appreciation because there is still leaps and bounds in the field of understanding, and observation that have been made. So, credit where it's due. There's good and bad with everything. The only thing I think I'm here to do is be a mirror. Even my art resonates with certain people because it mirrors their lived experience. The same way other artists have resonated with me and you and other people because in a line, in a bar, in a cadence, in a stanza, and in a bridge, in a chorus, doesn't matter. Something, somewhere, at some point, it resonates with us intrinsically. We feel it. We get that visceral response, the shivers, the chills, the memory, the tears, the rate, whatever it is, it reaches. And I know that that's what I'm here to do. I'm here to reach. I'm not going to be able to teach everybody. It's not my thing neither, but a mirror. Because sometimes you'll learn from standing in the mirror. Sometimes you'll just stare and glance.
That's sometimes the best teacher.
Yeah, but sometimes you just pass a mirror and don't even acknowledge the fact that you passed it. How many times you pass a mirror and you just don't even acknowledge it? But the mind acknowledged it.
I was going to say most times
the unconscious mind recorded every time you looked and glanced at that mirror. Right. But your unconscious mind always did. So I'm here to be a mirror the same way y'all are here to be mirrors for me. And ain't no, I'm the chosen. We're all mirrors to each other. I've just been gifted with an ability to, I guess, put it into words that are digestible for more. I'm just doing my due diligence as long as I'm meant to.
I think that's a good closeout. Welcome back.
Rise of the Lost. Subscribe, like, comment, hit the link and buy merch.
You know what the fuck to do.
You know what to do. But yeah, hit the link, buy merch, support us. Paywall coming soon, Patreon shit coming soon. Episode 2.
We back, baby!